Hey, my loves, it's your girl, Cori Love, back with another Carefree Cinema Conversation. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning guest, thanks for rocking with your girl. You already know my platform is a positive space for all things Black independent film. And I get excited about every single show. Of course, this one will be no different. Today, we're going to be speaking with Detroit Ray's director, DP, and director of photography, if you're not familiar with that, Rodney Sizemore. So you already know we get right to it. So we'll be right back. Your host, Cori Love. That's me. So I'm going to go right on ahead and bring our guest, Rodney, right on in. So stay tuned. Hey, Rodney.
What up, though?
I like that. What up, though? Y'all, that's y'all signature. For sure. What's up? I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. Yeah.
Excited?
Yeah, I'm excited about this. I really am excited about this show. I don't know what it is. I've been in a lot of like shows and interviews and stuff, but like for some reason this feels like independent film. Like I don't know.
Okay.
I love it.
Yes, it's different because it's like specifically geared to you. So yeah. And then I'm dope, like y'all be saying out there. I get so used to saying that.
No, I think that's what it is too.
Yeah. It's me. I know. I'm excited to have you as well, too, because we've been talking off and on here, especially about your most recent film. But I do want you to explain to a lot of people, or to the people confuse director and director of photography. Is there, that's what I think you do both. So is there anything in particular you would like to explain to the people, letting them know the difference?
Yeah. Like a quick difference between them is the director is the one who's basically making sure the vision from start to finish is happening. The director isn't just directing actors; they're making sure the story and everything is coming together in that regard. The director of photography is the main person in charge of making sure that vision gets brought to life. Filming it, making sure the composition shots, making sure that story is told through the lens.
Okay. Yeah.
They work together.
Okay, yes. And so you make sure it looks good and this shot is right and things like that, right?
Yes, I ensure it. The director makes sure it looks good too, but the director of photography makes sure it does.
Okay. Well, when did you get started doing this?
I got started. It had to when I was like 18. That was when I got my first paid job doing it.
Big difference.
Yeah, there's a big difference. But I've had like a love for film since I was a kid, just making films. I used to make films with my friends on a flip phone, cell phone. One of my friends knew how to do like After Effects and give us superpowers and stuff. Like so it's been a while.
What platform did y'all use? Because you look way younger than me, obviously.
We was using YouTube.
Okay.
We was using YouTube. I grew up in that YouTube era. So I look young. I look super young, but I'm 30.
Okay. Yeah, young. You're still young. Trust me, you're young. You can be my kid. So that's so you wasn't a Vine era. Is it Vine? That's what it
was. Yeah, Vine was around.
Kind of. Okay. Now, what made you get into that? Like starting doing it? Because were you guys playing around? Is there something? Because you said at 18 you actually did or paid jobs. So that means you had already, probably I would say became a master or really good at it at the time.
I think playing around. It was all through school. It was playing around. Like high school was playing around. It was easy A. You play around, you get all your friends together, you make like the silliest, most entertaining video, and then school watches it. And that was all it was for me. And then even in I went to I didn't really want to go to college, but I ended up going to like community college just because I wanted to, say I went to school. I didn't take any math, reading, I didn't take any gen ed. All I took was electives. Like all I took was film classes, and then even then it was still fooling around. I was like, yeah, I'm just here.
Oh,
Like,
and look at you now.
yeah. So at that point, I realized it was a passion, right? And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually take this serious because with over time, I learned that okay, this can be like a career. This is obviously
Mhm.
what I'm doing.
What excites you the most? Because I see you smiling while you're talking about it. So it's like, yeah, I like this. What excites you the most about doing it though?
I think like the entertainment aspect of it.
Okay.
I've always looked at like when people say like, all right, like what's the meaning of life, right? Like, I'm a firm believer of life is uh, the meaning of it is to have new experiences, right?
Mhm.
I think I think the arts, rather that be film,
Mhm.
movies, music, any form in that regard, uh, goes towards letting humans experience new experiences.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
that's what gets me going. Is every movie feels like a new experience,
A
and
new
people
experience.
watch it, it does for them too.
I like that. Every movie that you watch feels like a new experience. I like that. I like that one. I like that a lot. Now, with filming, I know a lot of people talk about the equipment, right? Um, the type of equipment. I know they talk about the red. That's the only one I really know. And like, 4K and all that stuff, right? So, like a lot of other things, some people say it's how you use it. Do you feel that way? And what kind of camera do you use?
I use the Pixis. So I would say over the past year, I've used all of them. I used the Red, the Airy, the Sony, the Black Magic.
Black Magic.
But in all honest, I've used the DJI. In all honesty, it really is the art and the mind behind it. It don't really have to play too much with the camera you're using. Like we filmed things on our Black Magic, which turned out to be like way better than something filmed on like the $70,000 Airy. Like it really, the camera
Mm,
doesn't matter. It's just the story,
yeah.
um, lighting, how you film it, composition, what you're capturing.
Mhm.
That's the consumer in the industry that tries to get you to buy like the big expensive cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
Those-
That's like with my kids when they were younger, they used to want the name brand cereal, right? I'm like, it all tastes the same.
yeah.
Same company, just a different box.
Yeah. Just get the
Yeah.
brand. It's the same. It's gonna taste the same.
Right.
No,
Now, people talk a lot. You gonna say something? I'm sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say it does lenses and stuff. It does matter to an extent, right?
Okay.
It does matter to extent.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter at all.
But
Um,
to an extent.
it does help. It does help when you have a better camera. I will say that.
So do you feel like, okay, you says it depends on the lenses, the person, and the camera. Sometimes, you got to kind of know how to maneuver it, right? So does that come down to when it goes to editing? Because I know you shoot it and you shoot it in one particular way. Then it goes to get edited and they color grade and all of that stuff. Have you ever experienced it where you're like, man, it should have just stayed this way instead of that way because it looked worse or anything like that? If that makes sense. I'm not really, I don't really know how it all ties in.
Yes, it depends on the like. I guess what you're saying is all right now. The way like the industry is heading with
Mhm.
these cinema cameras, they're all after every year that passes, they're starting to look the same, like
Mm.
that gap between, you're the top tier camera, like when you're talking like $100,000 range, and then you're
Yeah.
looking at like $10,000 cameras, like as time goes on, that gap grows smaller and smaller. So
Oh, okay.
in the the grand scheme of things over time, you might get an iPhone that has like the same quality as your best camera.
Yeah. I've been hearing that a little bit, and I've been seeing I follow like indie filmmakers. This is Instagram, and they would always say shot with an iPhone 15, shot with an iPhone, and now the 17 is out, and that's has a lot of rate, so much difference, right? So a lot of people are saying they're shooting with that now too. So I would like this. I would like to see two different type of cameras side by side and see how that works out. But now, since we're talking about movies and shooting and how it looks, let's talk about Don't Come Looking, one of your recent films, which I watched and I was in awe. So before I say my take, let's talk about what the title alone is curious. If I see it, going through Tubi, which I did, and it was saved right in my list, and then I spoke with you, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm for sure gonna watch it, right? The title alone is curious. You can give them a little synopsis of the story, and then I'm gonna tell you when I looked at it what I thought about it.
Okay. So for those watching, Don't Come Looking is like it's like a folktale horror / cabin in the woods, Stranger Things. But what I like with it's a black cast with the addition of China, who's not black, and Caden. But for the most part, it's like a black cast. It's a fun, different take on like your typical Tubi movie. Yeah.
You said what I was thinking, right? Because first I was like, first of all, the cover, the poster. I'm not knocking anybody else. My best friend is a graphic designer, okay? And so I will always tell her when she shares flyers with me, posters with me, yeah, I don't know how much that's going to be. That, the audience, it depends on the audience. Like yours, I can definitely see it on like Stars or HBO. It's very catching. I don't know who did it. Shout out to them. Really dope. But the story is all in all, like I told you, I feel like it's a folklore. When I lived in Trinidad, which is a foreign, obviously it's a foreign country and it's close to South America, they had this thing, it's called a duen. And when I saw the girl, she was standing and it was like someone was talking through her or whatever. I thought about it and I freaked out. I was like, I don't want to watch this no more. And I thought about it because living there, I used to be so afraid because they would tell all these stories about different things or whatever. And, of course, growing up, when you're younger or whatever, you think it's true. You don't know any better. So it kind of related to me. It was similar to that. What folklore is it when you the story?
The folklore comes from the Navajo people. It's an indigenous tribe that's native to most of their tribe is like in California and such. Even though ours take place in Michigan, and we do have different like indigenous people here, but like the specific story of skinwalkers, which was like the monster, it's native to like that, to those to that tribe of people.
And what made you write that, or I guess tell it in your kind of way?
So
that's so different. Like I love different.
So the writer, her name is Candace Brown. So when we first were coming up like with like ideas on like kind of what to do with the story, one of like the first things we did was just like YouTube indigenous tribes and try to like learn as much about skinwalkers as we could possible. And one of those things that we learned was, okay, like we don't want to, those people, they're people, the tribe, they're very sensitive about the way these stories are told, so we wanted to try to respect the some of those origins, and that's how we kind of came about that, like picking, all right, skinwalkers, they're from this, like.
Yeah. I love that y'all research. That's major. Because sometimes I look at stuff, I'm like, these people don't even really like, did they really know? So that's really good. So I think personally, a lot of people don't. So that's really good. And being sensitive to other cultures. That's major. Like that's big. You know what I mean? Shout out to Candace who's tuning in, the writer. Hey Candace. She out here with me. Yeah. And that, first of all, the story, I love it. If you guys haven't watched it, I'm running it right now on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a must watch. If you're very, I don't know if y'all can see it anymore, but if you're scary, I would say don't watch it. But it's not really scary, but I don't get scared really. It just, some parts were funny too, which is so funny to me. But make sure you guys check it out. It's on Tubi. It's Don't Come Looking. Really good story. If you like folklore, I love storytelling and things like that. So make sure you check it out. But that cabin, who scouted that cabin? That cabin, when I say everything about it tied in, at first I didn't get why Crystal and Denzel was there at first, and how they doing. Then they disappeared, and I saw the sign, which is really cool. And I'm like, okay, I don't get it. And then I watched it, and it's like, oh, so people first watching it gonna be like, damn, it's slow, it's moving. But no, you gotta keep watching it to get it. And it's not a movie you gotta pay 100% attention to, but you gotta pay 97% attention to it for sure. To me, in my opinion, because you will miss parts of what it really means. But that cabin, how did you first of all, I was shocked that it's in Detroit, number one. I thought y'all were like in Georgia somewhere, Tennessee. How did y'all find that? Tell me about it.
So that cabin took days of like hours of internet searching, looking for cabins. We looked at cabins in all right, so first was Michigan. We looked all over Indiana, Ohio, like all Illinois. We looked for cabins everywhere. And then I just happened to stumble upon from scoundering the internet, I just happened to stumble upon like a cabin that's like, I think in like 1 year they're going to be like declaring it like a historical cabin because it's been around that long.
Yeah, that's it. It's definitely giving historical. Like, don't take it down ever. And the lake right there. Were they like really running through the woods, or was that green screen?
That was woods. That was real woods. And to top it off, they were really in the river. Like that river was, I think that clocked in at like 40 degrees. It was freezing. You can't tell.
Wait, so it was shot during the winter?
We shot that at the end of September.
Cold.
Cold. It was cold. It was very, very cold.
Oh man.
all the women, Denzel included at the beginning, they all it's weird. I thought before we filmed, I didn't really get like the okay from everybody that they were gonna go on the river. I kind of like felt it out on the day, like, you cool with it? You cool? And they were all like kind of like looked at each other like, yeah, we do.
Yeah, they were troopers. They did that.
I think when they stuck their toes in, they're like, we should have tested it out before we. But no, they were. How many
takes did y'all have though with them doing that?
How many days?
How many takes?
Oh,
takes when they went in the water.
For in the water, we did no more than like 2 takes.
Yeah.
And the only reason we probably did another take, like it would have been 1 take, but the only reason we did like another take is because I'm in the water. Me and my camera operator Wising, we're in the water and we're slipping on rocks. Like we were in the water too, and like we're in the river standing on rocks. So it's just like we had to get. All right, let's get another take just because we got camera movement.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Y'all did that. When I thought y'all did it in the summer. That's dope. That's really crazy. But y'all did that for sure. Now, obviously, you chose a great cast, a really good cast. They were troopers. They did what they did. Now, to do that, did they audition, or did you knew you wanted them for each of those roles that they had?
Yeah, we had I'd say about half of it was I would say all of it was auditioned, and then
Okay.
some of it was from me simply having worked with some of these actors across
Yeah.
like multiple films, and then just like me being like, look, like that to me alone is audition. I've done 4 movies with you. I've done, like
Yeah,
I
I know
gotta,
you.
I understand the type of character I think I want you to like portray in this
Hmm.
movie. But I want to give a shout out to the directors of the film, Nathan McDonald and Diesel. Uh,
Yeah.
they were both the directors of the film. They both had a hand in casting and
Hmm.
putting together like who's being a part of it.
Okay. 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 Good. Good. I mean, y'all did. I feel like everybody played their role. They played it really well. Even there was one part where they obviously they were out there at the cabin, but it was like a shed, I guess. And
Yeah.
I don't know if that's sort of boat. Like when she fell in there, and I was like, it was good. It was really, really good. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in on Instagram, and also you guys on Tubi, on Tubi. Also,
Right.
you guys on
Tubi too.
YouTube. If you have any questions or any comments, if you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out and drop a clapper, drop a heart. Let him know that you're tuning in and where you're tuning in from. I see you guys here. Marcus Middleton, this Levon, Mark John, Flashy Rob, a couple of people here on Instagram, and also on YouTube. I can't really see unless you comment, so just let them know you're here. I know Candace is here, Danielle is here, Fabi Jackson. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, but let them know that y'all are here as well.
What
Yeah.
up?
What up? And also, let's not forget, you recently did What About Your Friends? That was written, I know, by CC Gooden. That was also another good one. And I don't like talking a lot, I like y'all to answer, but I have to say this. This is my second movie I know that I've seen that you DP'd. I've probably seen other than just don't know that you DP'd or whatever, but it's good. They're good. I don't know if you and the writers collaborate. Do they choose you? You choose them? Like, how does that work? Because everything is tying in. It's tying in together real good.
Yeah. So I would say for the most part, like how they tie in for it's every movie has its own like interesting dynamic, right? For the most part, I would say I'm definitely a producer at heart. Like no matter what, I'm not waiting for to get hired as a DP or any of those things. Like I'm producing, I'm making sure these movies get made,
Uh-huh.
get done. With What About Your Friends? That was a
Mm-hmm.
Will Lewis and Howard Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I worked with them on a film. What About Your Friends? I think my fourth film with them.
Okay. Okay.
They're coming
Yeah.
up, yeah. And then we have a relationship, so
Yeah. Y'all are a good, I don't know who all the team members, but y'all are, I think it's collaboration. Like y'all, to me, you guys are showing what collaboration really is. It looks good. And the work. Kiki on Instagram says, I loved What About Your Friends? Everyone delivered. Everyone really did deliver, right? And I'm gonna have Cece on as well because I talked to her. I was like, yo, where the heck? Like, what's going on? What's going on with this story? It was phenomenal. It's a great story. All your takes were good. Like it's really, really good. You guys, I'm on y'all. I'm on y'all like white on rice.
yeah, there's
Okay.
a lot of plot twists, and
It's crazy. Gotta have more parts, definitely.
mhm.
I can see it being a series, even. I think. I know secrets are probably, I don't know, maybe they're hard to write. I don't know, but I could definitely see it.
It could
Um,
be. It could be.
yeah,
It's a lot
yeah,
going on. There's
it's so much going on. Danielle say yes.
a lot of plots.
I hope I'm not tearing her name apart, but yeah. Um, Now, what would you say? Because you guys work so much, what would you say is like the key to real collaboration, especially when the budget isn't that huge? Maybe.
I would say the key. I use like Don't Come Looking as an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, the shout out to Kendall Hall too. She was Kendall starred in it, but she was also a producer on it.
Okay.
But I would say like being comfortable with letting your producers and like any collaborators you have on the project,
Mm-hmm.
um, giving people the freedom to incorporate themselves into your project. Like if you're having every single person that's coming on to your movie is an artist, like even rather that be, the writers, the actors, even the sound engineer, just letting everybody be
Wow.
able to have like input, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think just having just that in general, you know, collaboration comes from letting people like do it.
Really, exactly. Like really collabing. Like, yeah, it's not just me. I want us all to put it together. Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you on that. And I love that. I love what you said. That makes a lot of sense because it's not just Rodney. You know what I mean? It's not just Nate. It's Rodney, Nate, Kendall, Cece. Let's put it all together because
Yeah.
yeah, everybody putting it all together. Not that don't work in cooking though, but it definitely works with filming, and I absolutely love it. I love what y'all are doing.
Yeah. Having as many people as possible.
Yeah.
Having as many it's just like it's fun that way too. You're just like letting sometimes at some points, right? You don't want too many cooks in the kitchen. There are some steps in the creative process where you want all the cooks. Like, hey, y'all, let's hear everything. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta cut it off. Sometimes you gotta cut it off because at the end of the day, it got to be like organized and structured, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. Now, of course, all your projects are dope. They're amazing, and that's why you did them, right? Obviously. So, what? This might be hard, but which one are you most proud of? And I'm asking him, guys, don't be mad, but we all have something that we really like more than the other because of certain things. So let us know.
All right, which project am I most proud of?
Hmm.
Now, this is gonna sound like a surprise to a lot of people, but it's Don't Come Looking. It's Don't Come Looking. Like it's down. Like it's like
I'm not gonna lie. I have to agree with you on that because it's for me. I don't know why for you, and I'm gonna let you tell it, right? But for me, it's different. I like different. There was a little killing, but there was it just I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't all, and please guys, y'all know I look at a lot of movies. I support you all. I love y'all genuinely. You know that for a fact. But because it was so different, I think I've watched it a lot. I'll say 5 times for sure. I've watched it 5 times for sure, right? It's just something that's so different. There wasn't, a bunch of sex. It wasn't killing. I mean, it was kind of killing, but it wasn't. It was a little drama too. So it kind of was, but it's just different. It's definitely just different. I really, really, really like it. So why is it the one you're most proud of?
I'd say it's the one I'm most proud of because aside from it feeling aside from like the actual like quality of like the film that I think like we produced it at, even just like the being on set, like this wasn't a set where everyone filmed and then they went home. Like
Okay.
we had cabins rented out for once we were done filming, everybody stuck around and hung out, and
Oh,
we're making s'mores, and we're cooking hamburgers, and
family.
yeah, it's like we were actually camping like at a camp. And once we're done filming, um
Oh
the
my God.
vibes of just the whole thing was amazing.
I'm
You still
still
there?
here. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still here. Yeah.
And
I love that.
yeah,
Family.
and then even just like with the way it was filmed, I wanted to try to like film something that's like comparable to Netflix, like HBO. Like, all right, can we try to like get
It
that
could make it
quality?
for sure.
Can we try? You know what I'm saying? That was the whole thing. Can we try? Even though from the start we were like, all right, we're putting this on Tubi. Like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we didn't even pitch it to anywhere else. Like, it was just we went straight to Tubi through Blu Clover Distribution.
Hmm. Do you feel, and you don't have to give any numbers or anything like that. Do you feel like it's where you guys thought it would be at, being that it's on Tubi, and that audience is a little bit different? You don't have to give no numbers or anything, but do y'all feel that it's what y'all kind of expected?
Absolutely. I feel like as far as like expectations
Yeah.
go, like I was not sure
Yeah.
whether this film was going to like do any sort of, cause I'm like, all right, it's different from
Yeah.
our other successful films that
Mm.
it's like this, it's like it's proven, it's proven, it's proven, it's
Yeah.
proven. This one was all right, like we're taking black people, all right, and we're putting them in the woods, and then we're doing a horror, and then like all the actors that we got in the film, this isn't their audience and their fan base. This isn't the type of films they like. So it was definitely the most niche movie. Like, all right, what's our target audience? Why are we making this movie? And then you got the person in the back, because we love to make it, like so like we just wanted to make it. Who cares? But I'll say that like financially, yes, like
I love
I think
it.
it was a great it was great for us. I think it did great.
Good. I
Yeah.
like how you said, is it our target audience? That's funny. A lot of time you try to go for that, but hey, different is great. You know what I mean? So thank you guys. Jonathan is here to one. He said, I guess Chef Marco, creative freedom is important. We made a classic that was organic. Yes, y'all did. Now I want to show this, right? So this is how Don't Kind of Looking ended, right? So can you tell us, is there going to be more or not?
I'll say this. A lot of people want a sequel, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Okay.
It might be.
Don't like Google, because I feel like they don't ever like live up to what they should have been. But something got to give here. It has to give.
If I see it, like we got a lot of projects that we're work on, right? And from being like an independent filmmaker, we can only focus on so many at the same time. If I get enough people like calling my phone like, hey, we want a sequel, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, makes sense. Yeah,
I'd be able to get a clear answer in the future if there's a sequel.
It gotta make sense.
But if you do want a sequel, you just gotta believe. You just gotta believe in it.
It's gonna come. Yeah. Again, guys, if you haven't looked at Don't Come Looking, or you haven't looked at What About Your Friends, which is his two most recent film, make sure you check them out on Tubi. Tubi is a free platform if you're not already familiar with it. I'm speaking tonight with Rodney Sizemore, Detroit-based director of photography, doing his thing. Make sure you follow him on Instagram at Rodney.s.
Yeah.
Rodney.s on Instagram. And he is available for work, right? We gotta let them know that too, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I'm for the most part.
For the most part. So you never know. You never know. And
Not
follow.
everybody. Not everybody. If you creating something like serious, right?
Yeah.
If you got like a serious piece of work, then like I'm open to like collabing and like working with people.
Okay. And follow Blu Clover Studios as well. Now, before I close out, I ask one final question and then we play the game. I hope you're ready. All right. So, my final question is, if a filmmaker watching this has, let's say, limited gear, limited time, limited money, which is a lot, got a little bit of everything. How would you like? What would you suggest they put their energy at first?
Mm, if a filmmaker with limited gear,
Basically, limited everything, limited gear, limited money, um, and I guess, say limited time as well. Where should they put their attention to?
put your attention into finding a mentor, someone who can, if you're low on resources, finding someone who's like steps ahead of like where you're at and like where you're trying to go. They're gonna help turn your limited resources into like invaluable. Like
Mm,
I think that's the route I would go if I had limited resources. I would try to find someone and just get like the most information out of them, collabing with like just even interning,
mm,
working with people. The most well off people that I've seen like in industry, a lot of them have worked under some of these producers, directors. It's not the ones that's like trying to just do it on their own, right? They're gonna
mhm.
get it done, but it's just gonna take a little bit longer. The
Right.
ones who's going to just get there just a little bit faster are the ones that are getting like the cheat codes from the experienced filmmakers who are like really making it happen. So
Yeah. I love that. That's an answer for you. I'm gonna have to definitely run that back. Rodney is Red Base Media says Rodney is one of the hardest working DPs in the game. Thank you. Collaboration. Lorena says collaboration. I mean, Daniil says collaboration, and Lorena says she's clapping for you. So, um, good question. Do
yeah,
you
yeah,
take
yes,
turns?
I take interns. I do. I take
Mhm.
interns.
That's a good question. Yes, 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 yes.
I,
So, guys, go ahead. Go ahead.
I do want to give a shout out to some of the a couple films we got coming out in the future.
Hmm.
So I'm not gonna say any films that we haven't filmed yet, but a couple of them is Murder Mitten. We got that coming out soon. Worth More Than Gold. That's with Denzel and Crystal. We got Tweed, UFO, Clay. That's with Alex Rafe and Francesca Eastwood. That family. We got Juke,
Mm-hmm.
James Gay. We got Life Game, The Audition. That's with Paul Allen and Gregory Quells. We got The Upper Hand with Dan Brown. We got Love Hard with Will Lewis and Robert Patterson. We got a couple films and maybe possibly. All right, that's it. I ain't gonna name nothing else, but like those are just some of the films that are already filmed that are like in post production that we got on the way.
That's not a couple, that's a few. For sure. But before we go to, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask. Tell them about Blu Clover Distribution and how you guys can help them with their movies being distributed.
So Blue Clover Distribution is it's our distribution company. It's something we created just to get our films the best possible spotlight and the best opportunity.
Mhm.
Like we get meetings with like Netflix, HBO, Disney, Tubi, Amazon. It's something we created. It was really just for like our films, right? That was
Okay.
kind of like what we wanted. We wanted like a direct pipeline to like these streaming services.
Uh-huh.
Um, but from speak with my partner, my business partner, Nathan McDonald. We just open it up to like other filmmakers, and like, why not just start a distribution company where we treat other people's films the same way we treat ours. Like, we figure we have all these, we got a lot of connections. We got a lot of, we feel like we can provide like a lot of opportunity to independent filmmakers.
So how do they connect with you guys to get that?
You could either email us. We got Blu Clover Distro at gmail.com, or they can call me, hit me up on Facebook or Instagram, and either I'll reach out to you or we'll have somebody in our company reach out. And we'll set up a meeting. We can talk about your film and talk about the possibilities of like what we think, what the best route of success with your film and where it can go. Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. Sounds good.
Right.
All right, y'all. So again, we're speaking tonight with Rodney Sizemore, director of photography. He's also the co-owner of Blu Clover Production, which they do distribution for film. So if you're interested in that, reach out to them. Make sure you come ready and worth it. Like he said, he's available for work. Obviously, you got to do a little investigating to see if it's worth the time, and you really got your money. Okay, don't feel any type of way, but you got to make it make sense. We don't have time. We want to work, but we want to, reserve our time to people who really, really, really want to work. He's open to collaboration too, I think he said earlier. So make sure you reach out again. It's Rodney.s, and it's Rodney Sizemore on Facebook, right?
Correct.
Yes. All right. So it's game time. And if you guys have any questions while we're playing the game, you can go ahead and drop your questions in the question box. All right, so this is a new game. This bang is killing me right now. It's keep it versus kill it, right? So basically, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, or not really questions. I'm just going to give you some examples of stuff. It's kind of like this or that, but you're going to say keep it or kill it. You don't have to explain anything. Just tell us. For example, I might say, lemon pepper wings, flats or drums?
Okay.
You can say keep it or kill it. You're laughing, so you keep it or kill it. Which one? Lemon pepper, drums?
Kill it.
Kill it. Which one? Flats?
Oh, wait. So you choose. Wait. Oh, so wait. Kill it means
I don't want it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, kill it. I don't want it.
Okay. All right, let's go. All right. So overexposed aesthetic lighting. Kill it or keep it?
Overexposed or aesthetic of lighting?
Yeah.
Keep it? I feel like I'm playing the game wrong. Keep it.
No, so I'm gonna say I explained it wrong. So I wasn't supposed to say flats or drum. I was supposed to say lemon pepper drums. You say keep it or kill it.
Okay.
So that's one thing. So do you want it or you don't want it? So basically,
both
I want it. Yeah, I explained it wrong. That was my bad.
Oh, kill it.
Okay. All right. Shooting coverage you won't use.
Kill it.
Method acting on low budget sets.
Keep it.
Multiple producers giving notes on set.
Keep it.
Underlighting emotional scenes.
Keep it.
People gonna kill me for this one, but non-actors in leading roles.
Kill it.
Shooting entire films in chronological order.
Kill that. No. That makes sense.
Directors doing too many jobs at once.
Kill that. Hey, I'm a direct. I'm a act. Oh man. Kill it. Even though I seen it done great, kill it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do it. Kill it.
Heavy color grading to fix performances.
know what? Keep it because we gotta fix it if it's getting done.
Okay. Day for night shooting.
They gonna kill me for this, but kill it. I got
Kill it, right? Like, that irks me.
We could do it. Kill it.
Yeah, keep it or kill it. You killed it with this one. So congratulations. You're the first person to play Keep It or Kill It. That was fun. It was funny. And I could run those. I definitely gotta show this clip at the sometime or the other, but that was funny. Definitely Day for Night Shooting kills me because I remember being on set and we had to put plastic bags, the black big garbage, like it came out good now. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, why didn't we just shoot it at night? Yeah. I'm just a little PA and a scripty. I just do what I'm told.
It take a lot of time. I don't like.
Yeah,
we could do it, but why not just shoot it, you know?
Anything you want to lead the people with?
Man, I want to say thank you for having me on this show. I appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. I knew I felt the type of way about being on the Cori Love show. I was nervous. Thanks for making this fun and giving me the space to just talk about film. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm always here. I already told you when we talk. I feel like anybody that entrusts me with their movies, they're just helping to showcase it and everything like that. That's I feel like that's a lot of respect being given towards me too. Just call it, let me know. Hey, I wanna. That's really amazing for me. So I thank you so much for that. And y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I already told you. We talked about this before. I'm rocking with y'all. The movies are killing it. I love different. So I'm definitely going to be there like the fair. So again, thanks for being my guest tonight. If you guys have not watched the People's Love Choice Awards, which is an award show that aired December 6th, it's on YouTube, Cori Love TV. Go check it out. And for this film, for this conversation here tonight, please make sure you like and comment after the live closes on YouTube so that we can know that you're here. Leave a comment, let Rodney know that you really checked them out. And be sure to follow him again, Rodney.s on Instagram and Rodney Sizemore on Facebook. And be sure to follow me if you're not already following me. And I'm definitely going to be opening up the film magazine and our blog. So if you know people that should be a part of the blog for sure. The magazine is only going to come out 3 times this year, but the blog is going to be every week. So if you know people that we should be recognizing, shoot me a DM and let me know, and we'll take it from there. So again, be sure to follow me, follow my guests, and y'all always know, I always say, if there were no you, there would be no Cori Love show. So thanks for tuning in. Guidance, blessings, and love, everyone. Good night.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.